We back with the Z Vibes, man. You got your girl KT, no other Taz here.
Your boy Tone Black here once again, doing it the way I do it, and that's it. I ain't been here in a month. It feel like forever.
Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you. I feel welcome now.
No, this the real Cherie on IG with a C.
And it's 14K Dre.
We gonna hit it back with a banger or something that we just kind of discover or want to look more into. If Drake can kind of get us into it.
Okay, well, let's kick it off with music and its influence on the culture today versus back in the day. How does it shape, the minds of the youth? Let's just think of that.
I mean, I feel like, I hate the term YN, but I know why it exists. I feel like music today, it has lost its substance that it used to have back in the day. No matter if it's like rap or hip hop or even gospel, like some of today's gospel ain't the same that it used to be. I feel like in music you can see how culturally and worldly too, we have just lost our way. And it shows up. I think everything's watered down when it comes to music. It lacks substance. I don't even think the internet has us moving so fast. We have gotten away from pure talent and letting that be at the forefront. And now it's just about anything that's popular or anything that's trending, or this is going viral on TikTok, so let me remake that, or let me turn this into a song. I saw recently, I was watching a versus a little bit. I saw a little bit of a versus between Tyrese and Tank.
Trash.
And so Tyrese had came out of one of the skits with a turtleneck on, right? Yeah, it was funny, right? We laughed because Tank kind of turned it into a song on the verses, right? And everybody was laughing and participating in the audience. Cool. But then recently I saw another snippet of Tank at church.
With the same turtleneck?
No, he was at this church in Atlanta with this popular pastor in his church. And I'm not saying they was in the sanctuary, but this was at church. And he had Tank on stage performing the turtleneck song.
Wow. In a church?
In a church, yes. A popular one too. And I was just like taken a little bit aback. And of course I got in the comments saying, you got an argument being made on both sides. Oh, y'all too uptight. Christians have a right to laugh and comedy. And this goes back to my point. I think that in every genre of music, we have lost our way.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like back then you had to fight so hard to get in that spot, because realistically, Black people kind of pave our way into music. And that goes back to every time I have this person name in my mouth, I can't even get it out the day I need it. But the jazz singers, just the jazz bands and the soul music back in the day, we had to fight our way into it. And it's so crazy because Black people had our own town, and we all had our own like jukebox and that little juke joint and everything. And the other side, the white people used to have to get their kids from where whatever they want, but sneaking off to just go to these bars. Actually, because our music was just so sporadic, just so rising, just it had so much meaning behind it. Now I just feel like, yes, so much soul. And now I just feel like they don't even give off messages anymore. Like just like NWA back in the day, how they were trying so hard to get their get rap on the radio. Because back in the day, you didn't have rap on the radio. So I just feel like nowadays we have it, and they only blur off so much, but they don't blur enough out. And it don't really be a message behind these things, because everybody looking for a viral moment,
I don't think it's so much the viral moment. Like you said, the message thing, that kind of, relate, because everybody had different. I still think R&B, rap, hip-hop, everything's still alive in a sense, but it's so watered down to the point where most of it is about flashing, who got the most money, who got the most cars, jewelry. bitches being the baddest, being the most raunchy, to where it don't hit the same no more. Like it ain't no real feeling behind it. Like back, you could hear a certain song come on, and you be like, damn, that shit take me back. But anything from the past 5 years, it's like you hear it, you just be like, oh, I remember that. But it don't take you nowhere. It don't make you feel nothing, unless maybe the younger people feel something. I guess being from my age, speaking where I'm at, it don't do it. Like I don't want to hear motherfucking Boss Man D-Lo.
Get money.
Kodak, he just fucked up, and them niggas went from mumble rap to fucking junkie rap.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, I feel
get that
you.
shit out. Like,
That's a good point, from mumble rap to junkie rap, because the younger generation, they on different type of drugs. I'm not saying we didn't smoke weed back in the day, or maybe you even snuck in your parents' alcohol. I ain't saying I did it, but I'm just saying. But they are popping pills, all type of pills, by the way, not just little stuff, but they on everything super early, and so they fucking with Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving them, and we sitting in the car like, what is that?
Hell?
You know what I'm
Sweating
saying? You can't even understand what he's saying, but they don't even care. They don't care to understand. We listening for lyricism. We want to hear what the rapper is saying. You know what I'm saying? Not just bobbing our heads to the beat, but they don't even care because they so high on whatever they on.
That drink.
It don't matter. Like, that's crazy to me. Junkie rap. That's a new term.
So
I
is
like
it a
that.
way to reel all that back in and get back, some balance back in hip hop? Because you always gonna have a negative in it. But how can we elevate the positive side of it?
I think we're seeing a little bit of that right now with T.I. putting out, coming back and putting out his new whatever. I don't know if it's gonna be an album or whatever. Okay. And then another Jeezy is doing a tour. He's in the now he's in Vegas. He's doing a residency in Vegas. He just came off his little tour where you had to with the opera. So I think if we see, and then there's Jay-Z, who also is now doing a couple of shows. So I think that that's a way for it to come full circle. The artists that our generation, Yeah,
I was just going to touch on that. So it seems like the older, more mature artists are the ones who are trying to steer it back on track. But is that going to translate to the youth, though?
No, I kind of disagree, because like I said, everything is of our moment. And I feel like because people are summoning these people to come back, I feel like they have a point to prove. And yes, I ain't gonna lie, the music really will bust at a point, but the industry is so fast. It's only so much or so far they can go with it. Like, they can't go back with the chop and screw and the slow-mo way of rapping. Like, literally, like when my dad used to rap back in the day, I could tell the difference between how he rapped back then and how he rap now, because of how fast the economy has went now. Like, and you have to have something that's very catchy, literally. Like, you have to literally have something catchy to kind of really get the drift of it. But honestly, some of these artists that are coming back, they have control, or they have the power to their own music. See, most of the industry artists, they don't. So they have all these production teams, or they have these big time I forgot the background, but yeah,
A&Rs.
Yes. So therefore, they are telling them what they can push out. Right. So it's not like they are wanting to, but a little bit is they don't even have the hand to even do so.
What they put out
exactly, and that's even with rappers. Like, I would just, and not to try to talk too much, but they finally put out that video of Michael Jackson between Black or White, how they made him blur out the words that he actually had on the car that he, crashed, or all the little glass that he crashed out. At first he put, KKK this and black this and white that. He had it all over the cars, but because he had to put it out for the rest of the people, they made him take all that stuff off. So now it just looked like he just crashed down windows and just bust out different windows just because, to make us look like that we just busting out and we have, some type of anger.
They sucked all the meaning.
The meaning of what they try to portray.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think that's the problem. I don't think we got enough people like behind them and backing them, because now if you popping, most people now, I want to say, I'm not for sure, I'm not in the business, but you got to have a following and already something going for people to look at you. And usually it's off internet, social media, some shit. So they don't have to build you up no more. So they don't have a PR team and all that. Well, they probably got a PR team, but they don't have, they're not building the artist up anymore.
Artist development.
They don't have, artist development. So that's taken away from it. So now it's just, what you known for, what you hot for. They known for ignorant shit, social media, viral moments, like you say.
On that.
So if they had more people developing them and pushing them in the right direction, it probably could go somewhere. Like, I hate to say it, bring Diddy back. He did. At least he did. Day 26.
Not bring Diddy back.
He might make your ass walk for a cheesecake, but you gonna appreciate what else he gonna give you and the words and the shit he gonna give you.
No, we're gonna leave him where he's at.
He gonna help develop you though.
At what cost?
Right.
Man, before he even went to jail, he was trying to portray something out there for, the universe so that we can know to stand up. They just, the government didn't want that. It's
that
control.
Ain't why he locked up.
It's a control. Part of it, honestly, it's just like any other black person that's in jail right now. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Diddy. Like with music, it's a different story when it comes down to being locked up. But in reality, the bigger picture is to keep people under them, not above them. So when you try to portray a message and go so far out, you can't do that with the industry because you still have somebody holding your strings. You can be as powerful as you want.
They problems really didn't start till they started trying to do some behind the scenes big business moves.
Yeah.
Then they sexual allegations came out. So I see what she's trying to say. I see what angle she's
They
coming.
Ain't nobody sexually alligated a shit unless they did some shit.
No, I'm saying.
I ain't saying he wasn't a monster.
This is what I'm saying. Look how long Bill Cosby operated with no scandal until he tried to buy CBS, I think.
Yeah, like
and
a
then all of a
network.
sudden his allegations came up. So that's what we saying.
They know how to
It
pull.
seemed like they hold it in their back pocket till you try to do something important.
And
then
I get what y'all saying, but at the same token, there is a choice to be made. It comes down to a choice. You either sign up for this life in Hollywood or Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, or you don't sign up for it.
And that's true.
And actually,
you have
they breaking protocol.
You have certain artists in the music industry or movie industry who are big, but they didn't sign up for that part of it. I don't need to be a billionaire. I might have this talent and I'll let it take me for however far it can take me. I don't need to be a billionaire. So no, I'm gonna choose this road over here. And they get out, they don't sign up for all that extra. So the Diddy's, the Cosby's, the R. Kelly's, and some more.
They still want the lifestyle.
They signed up for that. And yes, if
That's
you
true.
scribble outside of their lane, they gonna get you back because you still a nigga.
Yeah.
So but they signed up for it. They still made a choice. That's why I say at what cost. You never know what the cost gonna be. That's the point. You either gonna stay in line because don't think you're gonna get out of line. That's the price you gotta pay. You want to reach the highs. You want to be the most popular. You want to be a billionaire. Sure, we'll let you. But it's gonna come with a cost. You got to do what we say when we say it. And don't think you bigger than the program ever. You're not.
You ain't gotta be no J. Cole ass nigga riding around in a Civic and shit.
You ain't gotta do that. I'm not saying you gotta do that.
But do he push that
it's
much
still a
music out though?
choice.
But he still was considered one of the top three, the big three
But
at one point.
do he push
Not
out
too
that
long
much
ago.
music? Because honestly,
and that's a little bit better too. Like at some point, motherfuckers wasn't pushing out albums and music every 2 to 3 albums a year. You was putting it out like every 2 to 3 years. And you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing all these interviews and shit, putting yourself in the limelight as much. You got to have some kind of mystique to make the people want to hear about you, want to see you, want to listen.
That's true.
And they oversaturating each other and giving you so much. It's like, I'm tired of this nigga. I'm tired of seeing you doing so fucking like Drake. He had a mystique to him, but he shined so bright. Motherfuckers like, I'm tired of seeing this nigga shine like this. That's why everybody turned against him.
That's a good point. At what point does it fall upon the listeners to change
the direction.
Change the direction of the music? Because if we the ones purchasing the music, voting for it with our dollars, then we can kind of direct what we want to listen to.
You know who is a good example of this, what you saying? Sexy Red.
Okay.
Because she got a fan base, but she also has so many people in a certain age group maybe that is like, nah, this different than Lil' Kim. This different than Foxy Brown. Yeah. Like she just goes too far. this is just trash. This got to be an industry plant. Like, this just trash.
And that's true. And it is an industry plant. But you know, most of these industry plants come from the stuff that happened back in the day. Like, you can just pull all the music that comes from whatever they put out is the same shit that they had already been put out back in the day, 50 years ago.
But do you think Sexy Red and Little Kim, there is a difference between the two? Or Sexy Red and Foxy Brown, there's a difference between what Little Kim was saying when she was popular and Foxy Brown was saying when she was popular about raunchy music and versus what Sexy Red was saying now? Do you think they the same or do you think they different?
I'm not.
It's the same category.
Yeah, I'm not dick riding at this point, but I'm gonna say I don't think it's no different.
You don't think it's no different?
Same message, but I don't hear pussy every other word.
It's just to a different degree.
And
I think it's different.
I just feel like because she was a female,
like you said, you're rapping about sex.
Yeah.
Same category.
I take your man. I do this.
Pussy, same category. Right. How good it is, how wet it is. All the girls rap about that. Yeah. Megan, Cardi, all of them rap about that. But
they set
Sexy Red is saying some different shit. Like, it's so in your face. Yeah. She got a lip gloss line. They all STDs.
Oh, well, I see that. Yeah,
that's the name of them.
But I mean,
and
like
I hate
you said,
to get that shine right now, but it's the truth. But like that's crazy to me.
But like you said, industry plant plus people sign that contract to get whatever they want to stay on the top.
I know she signed that contract. But I also know she an industry plant to tear down little girls who is her same skin color.
And kind of because in the backgrounds, I don't even know if y'all actually watch their interviews because I don't even fuck with Sexy Red. I never really liked all that shit, honestly. But in the backgrounds, them doing interviews like her and Sukiyana and all them people who did all that extra shit. Honestly, these people be really educated. Like, they be real educated when it come down to being behind the scenes. But when they put out Sukiyana, Sexy Red, they be all like up top. But the thing is, I can't say they forced, but it's something that's gonna keep them popping. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna just throw shit out there because I'm living for my life and my family. That's how
another
I feel like
way. When you got talent, you don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that.
But
nowadays, bitches, that.
But Sexy Red, to me, she's not talented as a rapper.
You don't have to be nowadays. That's the thing.
That's my point. We just said it's watered down. It's trash.
Right.
Like you don't. I said it too. You don't even have to have talent no more.
But
that's also the problem to me with music. Like, how can you have no skill set and then just let the internet make you famous or the internet make you popping? I think that's a disgrace to music and the people that are really talented. They get no shine.
No shine.
It's a girl in Atlanta. Oh my God. Her name started with O.
Omeretta.
Mm-hmm. She's like one of the most talented.
Yeah, she is, but she just don't want to be.
She don't get that shine.
She don't want to be a part of that. That's all the stuff.
She don't want to sign up for that side of it.
Exactly.
And now she got to come up on her own. And I was gonna speak on J. Cole. To me, that's the difference between J. Cole and everybody else. He don't have no big push behind him. You know who he got? The fans and his talent. That's all he got.
But honestly,
he don't have to put out no music. He go on tour whenever he wants to.
You know what's crazy?
And it's gonna sell out every time.
That a lot of the times y'all speak about.
It sell out.
I don't know about
he go platinum every time.
He didn't go platinum.
They be buying some of that shit too, but
he did like 230 some thousand copies, but not platinum.
Listen.
But if he independent, then he gonna get a lot of his money.
Yeah, there's a difference. He don't have no push behind him. It's just supporters of his talent. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be trash. Right. You don't have to resort to that if you got real talent.
You don't have to.
You don't have no talent. And somebody come offer you $100,000 to sign this contract and just put out this bullshit.
No, I don't like that lifestyle. Yeah. But that's people who ain't never had shit in life. You get what I'm saying?
That's who they go get.
Yeah. But honestly, too, let's take it back. Because back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, they had all these musics, and the difference between now and back then is the internet. Now that you have more things to be projected out, back then you didn't have that much to be projected. It was more in hometowns. So the music that y'all heard, just like Whitney Houston, all of her music is based off of stuff that happened back in 40s and 50s. None of her music was original. I mean, you can probably point out a couple.
Hold on now. What are you talking about?
But she only have covers from everything. Yeah. You can go look it up. Whitney Houston, it's just because she had a voice to project it out. You always had, just like backup singers, you have J-Lo. They talk about J-Lo a lot. She never knew how to sing, but guess what? She have a backup singer to sing, to make it seem like it's her voice. so they can project the music out as it is.
Wow.
Just like with Sexy Red, with the stuff that she said, those songs came from back in the day, and it's proven fact. My booty hole brown or whatever
Who
the hell
said
the shit
that?
is.
Who said
I
that?
kid you not. Go look it up. Go look it up.
I just want to know who booty hole was brown back in the day.
Go look it up. Go look it up.
And wait,
I'm
when
telling
say
you.
it came from back there in the
Who was
day,
the
it must
artist?
not have went mainstream. Cause I ain't never heard that
Mainstream?
before. Yeah, like it wasn't put out.
I mean,
Who did she get it
honestly,
from?
like I said,
Moms,
it's the
maybe,
internet. All they have to do
somebody?
is bring back music
don't
that people
know.
aren't listening to.
Yeah.
You get music that people haven't listened to in a long time, or they just went dead because, like I said, only came from small towns, or they didn't have a good team to push that
Yeah,
out.
it's like
they didn't
Elvis
have
Presley.
good
Yeah.
all-time, producers. So they'll get these songs that people would never have had to hear before, and they'll go back and do those samples all over again. And they just turn into a different momentum.
Yeah.
They'll have a producer who
Story
know
of
how to
Motown.
turn it back around.
Let me ask you this. You know something that we missing, whether you know it or not?
Yeah.
What happened to groups?
What happened to
Motherfuckers
groups?
just can't get along. Everybody
Nobody want that
all the
same money. Shit. Everybody don't want no
Like,
money.
it used to be the Temptations.
share money.
It used to always be like a
We don't
4,
get that
5
music
man
no
group.
more.
They always divide and conquer. They always try to, make somebody
Yeah.
something.
When
Or
was
be
the
against
last
somebody.
great group?
Great group.
Outcast.
I mean, not really. If you want to
if
go
you
back
say
my
so.
time.
Do that count as a group or a duo
Okay, let me say R&B then.
Oh, R&B.
of R&B?
Man, say I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
go back to down there Motown. I mean, you got
No,
Drew Hill, you
Destiny's
got
Child.
112.
See, Drew
What
Hill.
happened to them though? They broke up because
New
Beyonce
Edition.
wanted to be.
Next.
What happened to them? They
Bobby.
broke
Who that
up.
person with Mario? I mean Mario
Bobby
and
Mario.
all them
Broke
people
up.
B2K.
Yeah, they got
Everybody
break up.
wanted
Yeah, but
to
I'm
be
just
the-
saying.
No, that's a part of the industry too.
Yeah.
The industry I read this thing about Destiny's Child. I ain't gonna say the industry at that time, but it was a strategic that Beyonce be in the front, even though she wasn't the most talented singer in the group. She looked a certain part, and so they strategically put her in the middle all the time. Let her stand right here. The lead, she's gonna be the lead singer. She ain't the best singer, but she's gonna be the lead singer, and it made the group more popular. She's more appealing on the eyes, so they say.
That too, and
became
she
an
had
idol.
support
And
behind
with
her.
that person that's the lead, not to cut you off. I
Yeah,
just
no,
want to
you
get back
good,
to why
Tristan.
groups break up. Whoever that lead singer is, that's who the industry gonna come and later on down
Try
the
to
line.
take-
Yeah, why don't you go solo?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
what's
she
gonna
had
happen.
way more. Well, I can't say that everybody else. I ain't never seen any people, but I feel like she had way more support than all the other people that was in on
sure.
Destiny Child.
for sure.
Then threw her out with a big time rapper or a big time person that's in the industry to make her be that icon. If you ask me, like the Sopranos.
And we know how many singers do you know who really sing better than Beyonce? I can name
A lot of them.
I can name a lot of them.
Now I ain't gonna lie, she's gotten
She's
better
a
over
performer.
years. She is.
She's a performer. She puts on a great show, but she is not the
Drake.
best singer.
Hold on now. We ain't gonna do this either now. Beyonce is great.
No, they chose her
She's
for
a
an image.
performer. Yeah, she can
everybody
perform.
emulate her now.
But
She's an
she
icon.
is not, when we talk about singing, she is not the best singer.
Yeah, I feel like. And
If
that's
you
a lot of
take
people.
all of the
Great
other
singer.
stuff out of it, you will not have her as your number one. You just won't.
Natural at that.
Yeah, you just won't.
Cause I ain't gonna say she gonna
Somebody
perfect
taught
her
her how to
craft.
sing.
Yes.
The girls that I'm talking about
Yes.
who sing better, it is God-given raw
Straight.
talent. They ain't been in nobody's singing school.
We ain't talking
None
about
of
Kiki
that.
from the choir.
Okay.
Hey, Kiki,
Like,
y'all-
Kiki
y'all say
ain't got no
Fantasia sing
microphone and
she
no camera in
do.
front
To
of her.
me, yeah.
Fantasia? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
Who?
God
A unique
raw
sound.
talent.
A unique sound.
Yeah, Fantasia, one of them.
Jennifer-
Jasmine Sullivan,
Yeah.
one of them.
Jennifer-
Oh
Like, for
yes.
sure.
Hudson.
Hudson, okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay,
we got
a
DJ.
question
Y'all.
from the audience.
We
What's
finally
going
got our
on?
production supervisor over here. DJ Willie Will want to finally come in.
If
What's
y'all don't
up?
mind answering this one right here. So when it comes to music and how genre use the other genre, we're gonna go specific here. When church music use R&B
Or rap.
instrumentals to do a church song, how do y'all feel about that? Or when a rapper use Bible verses in a rap, how do y'all feel about that? That's all. If y'all can discuss that for me
Dre?
real quick, that's all I want to hear. Appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
Dre, what you
Go
got?
ahead. You cooking up some?
Well, yeah. I'll for to say they shouldn't really feel no type of way because gospel music was born out of like R&B music or rhythm and blues music way back in the day. So they really shouldn't feel any kind of way about it because
It all correlates.
it was a black man who started it and he was playing like blues music and some shit like that.
It don't really matter about the beat, the tempo, or whatever. Is you're still getting the message across you're trying to get across. Yeah. Maybe you're just trying to expand to a different, audience. So this beat gonna catch them. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, long as your message still your message, I don't see a problem with it.
Cherie, I seen you shook over there when he first asked you, like, oh no.
Yeah.
When it's too much of a crossover.
Yeah, because I say this. What bothers me is, or what I have been bothered by, it's not necessarily that in itself, but when it's this merge between gospel and hip hop. Like, I throw a name out there, Kirk Franklin. I think the way he started out is not the way he is now.
Hello.
And I think we ain't gonna talk about Kirk Franklin.
I am.
So when he started out, he started out good.
When he started out, I think he was
praising.
Yeah, it really was just about praising, like you said, and I could see it, I could feel it. And then I think the more popular he got, and people began to, latch on to him. He got all these features, whatever,
rapping and shit,
right? And then when he's at his peak, let's just say transitions to now. I think if you go back and look where he started from and where he is now, you can see a progression in how he's gotten more hip-hop-ish and less gospel. And he's tried to merge the two. And to me, he's one of those people that just go too far. Like, I don't want to see you on stage directing your gospel choir with a little heel on, your jeans are tighter than mine, your shirt is super tight, your nipples are poking, and you are dancing. You are not praise dancing, you just dancing. You doing the hip hop dances that I see people do when I be going out. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, to me, you just go too far. Are you Prince? Because I was
just going to say you sound like Prince.
Are you Prince? Like, because that's the visual I get. Yeah. But who are you really? Who you want to be? And like, to me, that's a part of the problem. So no, I don't have a problem with a rapper getting on a gospel song, and that be their message in the song or the sampling of the beat. But that's what I got a problem with.
Let's throw this in the pot. What about artists like Lecrae? He's a rapper, but he's a Christian rapper.
He's a gospel rapper.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't really listen to his music like that, but I know he's like one of the biggest gospel rappers. He seemed to be able to cross that over without people.
I know some. I don't know him personally, but I've listened to hip hop rappers. There's a way to get it done. Like, if you're a rapper and you want to just rap about the gospel, you can do that.
Do like a little.
But if you just up here dancing, doing the South Side, like, I'm thrown out.
Not doing the South Side.
What you doing? Like, what am I looking at? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? Why do we have to be doing the South Side? Like, I don't understand why we got to be swag surfing while you rap singing. Like, I don't get it.
It would have to be something like that.
That's crazy to me.
Right. Don't play geeked up instrumental and then do some prayed up.
What? What are we doing?
Yeah, I honestly,
it's just like twerking in church. Like, y'all not up there praising, y'all twerking. And there's some videos out of some people. They didn't know they was being recorded, but they at church and they dancing but the church is kind of like lit. It's almost like a club.
Yeah, my personal view on
what?
My personal view on that is, I want to feel the music. I want to feel the gospel. I want to feel the Holy Spirit. I want to feel like, that we're actually speaking about God and about our life and how we can turn over. I don't want to feel like I got to hype off of fucking music. Like, we rapping off it throws me off, because I'm just be like, leave it up to the other people, even though it's a different style. And I understand that sometimes you got to get your message across. But I just feel like gospel should just stick to, the what's that, the org or whatever the hell they call the little piano. Organ, yes.
So you don't like the instruments, all the other.
I love the instruments. I love the live instruments in church. The organ, the bass.
I can take you to the church I've been going to. Look, I ain't
don't like
put
that
name
new
out
shit.
there. But I used to go to Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship. That's the church I usually
go to. Put their name out there.
The hood.
Because I love what they do. I love the gospel, the praise. I'm not really a praise man. Like, okay, two different things. When people say they catch the Holy Ghost in church and start jumping around and acting a fool, sit your monk ass down. Now, besides that, when I go to Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, I appreciate it. It sounds more gospel, like it's something that I can.
Contemporary.
I'm like, okay, cool. But the church that I've been going to, like I went to last Sunday for Easter, it'd be like a fucking bass guitar, some drums, and then it'd be like, oh Lord, yes Lord. It just like they're trying to make
like Baptist type
contemporary rock
rap.
gospel. I'd be like,
Oh,
I don't like that.
and I'm not gonna say whoever that worked for, it worked for, but
Yeah,
that shit to me be so iggy. Like
Oh my God.
I
Is it a
feel you
white
that.
church?
it's
Not a white. Look,
Is
mix.
it?
It's a
That's one of
mix.
them
Is
big
it?
white churches.
it's a,
Just say that.
It's
it?
Mexicans, whites,
Oh,
blacks.
It's mixed.
It's a mixed church.
Who's the
Like
pastor?
everybody's welcome.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
A temple.
It's
It
just
gotta
not
be
my
non-
groove
it's
when it comes to the
probably
praise. Like just
non-denominational. Yeah, where it's just everybody.
Because
I
I
be in
think
there
one of the
and, boy,
temples.
I be laughing like,
Oh, man.
please stop doing
I
that.
feel you on that
It
because
seems like they should be on a beach with some high tides behind them, just going crazy.
see, that's crazy because I literally stopped going to a specific church that I've been getting invited to so much because of the beginning ceremony. Praise and worship. I go to church for praise and worship and maybe the word, because maybe sometimes I'm getting
That's
spoken.
what I'm like. Wait a
Maybe.
minute.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying maybe. Like,
You just said it.
no, I'm saying sometimes.
That's the most important part.
No. I'm saying maybe
all right.
sometimes I like the word is being spoken to me, but it might be spoken to the person that I'm supposed to be bringing. You get what I'm
Gotcha,
saying? So
gotcha,
it's not
okay.
me the whole time.
I
It's
got
this
you.
person too.
Gotcha.
But I go for praise and worship, and I don't want to hear that makeup music that y'all decide y'all want to make up and the horrible singing. I want to hear that old school, everybody getting into the groove, feeling it, 10 minutes worth of praise and worship, not that rap, not the rock, no, none of that. Not
I want to
that
hear
new
some
soul,
Royce
none of that
Allen, some
shit.
Detroit
Are
legend
you now?
with Kirk Franklin.
Are you describing? You can tell me if I'm wrong. A mega church versus a smaller church.
No, it can be a mega or a
So do you- have you
I don't
ever-
like the new young pastors. Let's say it like that.
Oh, because
I ain't got nothing against
I
that.
mean, praise and worship to me is different at a mega
Yeah.
church than it is, from my experience, at a smaller church. At a smaller
Hmm.
church, it's not this big production during praise and worship. It's congregational, meaning everybody on their feet, everybody singing as
Y'all still
one.
got hymns.
It ain't
Yeah.
the choir. It ain't nobody. It ain't no performance. It's just everybody. But at a mega church, it's a certain choir
It's a
because they have
production.
many.
It's on TV.
It's
It's
a
on the
production.
internet.
So
Yeah.
what's the difference between mega? Because my mega is
It's
like
mega, it's
shit. It's
big.
about 100 and 200 worth.
You
of
know
ain't
what a
mega.
mega church is.
Mega
now.
is
No.
thousands of people.
Like Abba.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's huge.
Oh,
when you got to sit in the
Oh,
it's
overflow, it's
mega.
a mega church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
It could
Yeah.
fit a small
I've only
church
been there once, so
inside
I
of
guess it's a small church I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep it to like max 150.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I
not a
want to
mega
see. I
church
want them to
at
know
all.
that I'm
Still
here.
got him, but you're not
Yeah.
a mega church.
I don't want to be hiding off, even though I be trying to hide from
If the
ties or
pastor
whatever.
know
Yeah.
your name, that's not a mega church.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I also got a question for music though, because do y'all think that we talked about how some music are portrayed a certain way or spoken with no type of sense or no message? Do you think that music have become like demonic? Or like they're trying to have the nation, have some type of spiritual grounding to it or whatever?
If I hear Lil Uzi Vert, if I hear him and sing, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a little
Like,
weird guy.
do you ever stop listening to a specific type of song because you just feel like it's trying, like it has some type of ritual behind it?
No, I just stopped listening because it's trash.
Oh, well,
Lil
yeah, that
Uzi
too.
Vert, I ain't gonna put a bunch of names out. We might blow
Yeah.
up one day, and then I don't want them to be like,
I,
I don't like that.
So you want to be like, pick me? No, just
Like, I don't want us to get shut down because of something I
yeah,
said.
you
Like,
know,
yeah.
they
there's a lot
finna,
of
they
y'all
finna
niggas.
counsel us.
I didn't listen to a very popular album by a very popular artist because I felt like I didn't know what was going on. Like it was just weird energy. People were
Kanye?
acting weird when it drops.
No.
Her concert was weird.
Beyonce?
It was just it felt, and I
Erykah
wasn't
Badu?
the only one who got that from it. And at first I used
She
to
hears-
listen
I
to
take
her
that back.
music. I used to listen to it, and it just I don't know. It wasn't
No, I don't.
the last album, and then maybe a couple of before that. I just stopped. It was something that I felt like she was doing, or it was happening, or she had signed on for that I didn't like. And so in my opinion, I think it was it was a different agenda being pushed, and I don't think that people realize it. But yeah, I think that the things that we listen to, just like the words we say to ourselves, it has a definitely effect on your brain, what you intake, the music. Words have power. And so I strategically am more intentional about what I listen to now for that reason.
Let me ask you this. What was one of y'all favorite, I say passionate R&B artists? Somebody that made you feel a way, whether it was just the message they was giving across, if it was making love, if it was being appreciative of your girl, or what was that one track or album or artist that
hard.
did it for you?
Everybody
just whatever the last thing that popped in mind that you still put in right now, I'm like, that's my go-to.
They make you feel what they actually say.
They make you feel a way. What's one of them tracks? I don't give a fuck.
I say Emotions by H-Town. He sung it like he really
It'll do it. It'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so many. I can't just put them in like one.
I'll tell you one too. When Mary J first came out with what's the 411 and then her My Life album, those two, like, yeah, they did it for me.
I got another one. It's a whole album by Nas and Damian Marley Jr. It just touched something. I mean, he talked about culture, he talked about history, he talked about everything you want to talk about, conspiracies, and many people never really heard it, but it just tapped something ancient in me, and many people ain't never heard it.
Maybe I say Monica.
It's called Distant Relatives. If anybody want to look that up.
I say Monica, Casey, JoJo.
You talking about artists or albums or music? What
artists? I'm just saying artists because they all have, like, if you just listen to most of all their songs, they just make it hit. Avant, Tamia, however you say it. Tamia. Like, I just, those. Oh, and Kiki Wyatt. I love Kiki Wyatt. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you two. Whitney.
Well, of course.
Was my motherfucking dog.
That's
I put some Whitney on. It make my Friday.
You can cry some shit, right?
Whitney make the day feel good. If it's rainy out, goddamn it, the sun just peeked a little bit.
Yeah. Even when she sung "I Love the Lord," and like that's crazy.
If I'm trying to get on some freaky nasty shit, I'm finna put on some Trey Songz, because that nigga gonna take you there. Like, man, hey man, shit.
Let me ask you something, because I'm a Trey Songz fan. However, I heard him sing live. Have you heard him sing live?
I don't love niggas enough to go watch him. I don't do concerts.
It could have been on the internet. Yes. Have you? And he was live. I didn't go. I have.
That's a lot of them though.
It's on the internet. Like, and I was blown away. I was like, oh, he don't sound
like Jeremiah.
Drunk.
He wasn't.
He really can't sing.
No, he really can't sing.
Honestly, y'all gotta understand too.
I was disappointed.
A lot of people don't get like vocalist perfection or like, go to lessons and stuff. But y'all gotta understand that some of them was singing when their voices were a little low peak.
They was
high peak. But then when they got a little older, mature, smoking, drinking, you get a little raspy. You don't practice, real on your stuff like Jeremiah to Mario, all of them people.
I think we got a question.
What about him? That he don't know how to sing?
When I seen that nigga on Versus, I seen all I needed to see.
Yeah, I can't.
What happened on Versus?
On Versus, you didn't see him? Oh, that nigga was raunchy and he was trying his best, but boy, he was gassed.
Like Genuine?
Like Genuine? Yeah, Genuine was that nigga, man.
Nah,
but now he like
that nigga there.
He need to
give it up.
They had a recent one in the concert, Pretty Ricky and them.
I was just about to say, hey, I'm gonna give it up to that little fat nigga, baby.
That
Blue,
nigga,
man. My nigga, big still, bro.
Whatever, bro. That nigga, that's a freaky link over there.
That little fat ass nigga, man, he be getting it, bro.
Have anybody seen Sinners?
Yeah.
Did y'all kind of get like a message behind singers? Because it kind of correlate with music, like them.
They thieves, they vampires.
Oh, I got
thieves of music, but also it brings some type of soul out of people that brings like.
Oh yeah.
In his parents' perspective, demonic. But in their perspective, blues and rhythm, you get what I'm saying? Moving, kind of just free spirited. And then you also have where they got the vampires, the whites, who still come and try to steal the music of them all, but was able to kind of bring it back. But then at the end, he ended up going back to church and breaking his guitar as if it was like a demonic symbol of music. That's what I thought about it.
I ain't think too deep into it. I just watched it and was like, cool. I watched it on bootleg though. It wasn't that great.
I enjoyed it. I really liked
know
it.
Usher and Chris Brown are getting ready to go on tour together. They calling it R&B. Raymond and Brown.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds nothing new, honestly.
Okay.
It's gonna do numbers. I'm just putting it out.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, I mean, that's general. They do numbers
One
by
last
themselves.
thing.
Exactly.
I know we only got a few minutes.
Okay.
They're throwing up the 5. What's up, bloody? How y'all feel about country music? Because I feel like they tell some of the best stories if you go back to some of it. Like nowadays, I don't know what new country tells, but I got a country list in my phone. Like I got a list for everything: rock and roll, country, gospel, every fucking thing.
It's a rival between
Like-
R&B and country right now.
Country music has some of the best storytelling, bruh. Like I'll play some, but I don't know. If
I
I
gotta
That's
say, blues got some of the best.
yeah,
storytelling.
blues too. Blues too. Yeah,
That's where it
yeah.
come from.
That's
so
where it comes.
I like
I
jazz.
just
Tilt
say
my
they
head off
just
to the blues.
stole it.
I like jazz
Yeah.
and symphonies and operas.
One of my
Like
favorite
I
tracks.
like
Phantom of the
actual
Opera
instruments,
music.
because I feel like that kind of holds a tune and gives out a message as well.
I used to play every Friday. I should play it now. We're gonna break Sir
The
Charles
country
John.
Oh Lord.
Friday, cause it's Friday, goddammit. That shit's
It's Friday.
Yeah.
This nigga here.
Nah, the blues.
Man, I'm about to
The
get
blues.
drunk
You
fucking
listen to
with
the
that.
blues, you're gonna feel something. The
Yeah.
blues make you feel something.
And we don't got that no more.
We
But
don't
you know
have
what we
that.
do
Louis
got?
Armstrong.
So-
Well,
I
they
got it.
got this new kind of
Marcellus.
blues.
Louis
this
Armstrong.
country kind of blues where they all doing the little steps and stuff
Yeah.
too. Like it's. I like to see that coming back.
The
Yeah.
singer Marcellus,
Yeah,
he signed
I
the
enjoy
Boosie.
that.
He kind of nice with
No
it.
Merc.
It's like trail music.
Y'all heard that
Trail
music?
They call it
Y'all
trail
better play that
music.
little finesse
I like
2 times,
that.
shit.
Oh man, that's so
That
funny
step.
to me. No merc.
No Merc.
No merc. That is so funny to me.
No packet. Yeah.
Get out of here. One last question. Do y'all think it's is the instrumental hit y'all more, like as far as speaking to your soul or energy, or do you think the lyrics hit you more? Because you can hear an instrumental come on and it gets you, or you can hear a piece of lyric and you be like, it got you. So what do y'all think? Is it more of the instrumental that speaks to you more, or the lyrics?
It's the tempo.
Tempo.
Tom said,
For me, it's
Oh.
both. I could really just jam some instrumentals, but if you got a message with it on top of that, that's the best thing. It's the best of both worlds.
It
the beat and
depends
the tempo.
on the type of instrumental, because I know you have like the instrumental where there's no lyrics at all. If you come like that, I feel like I can sing, so I get into it. But acoustic, kind of like in an instrumental way, acoustic in a kind of instrumental way where the artist actually knows how to sing and they don't have to just do the beat while they're singing it, but it has like a different beat into their song.
Like a
That's
Tiny
what makes
Desk
it like,
concert.
yes, a Tiny Desk concert. I love me a little.
I listen to lyrics a lot more than I listen to beats. Are cool, but my ear is always inclined to hear what you're saying. So I tend to lean towards the lyrics. And then if I hear instrumental, it instantly makes me think about the lyrics.
Oh.
I
So you gotta get in the studio, girl.
difference. If you go on the East Coast and you listen to like damn, what's them niggas from Buffalo, like Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine, the Alchemist beats and they shit. And
bap
shit like that, where it's slow as hell, is real drawn out, the tempo slow, and then you go to the West and you listen to like SOBRBE, where they shit sped up and it's a little like soon as you hear it, you're gonna start either bumping, vibing, or with the East Coast, you're just gonna sit back and put on your mug like.
Yeah, because some New York
nigga.
style have
Like,
that.
it is-
About Dallas
it's the
Boogie,
beat
though.
and the tempo that got to do with a lot of it.
Yeah,
to
some-
me, at least.
Like New York style have that drill in music, that drill beat.
Oh yeah, that's Chicago.
Chicago too, like more up north, East Coast kind of deal.
Yeah, it's going to come down here.
Midwest.
Give me something to get me up. Don't put me to sleep.
All right. But yeah, that's what we got with you. Let us know how you feel about music and what you think about music nowadays. Is it a message given us, or has it been a symbol for us, or what? Let us know.
And who need to be the next verses? Because I heard Plies and Boosie, and I got Plies.
Oh Lord. Anyways, that's the end of us right now for today. Thank you for vibing with us. We out.
Peace.
That ain't the end of me. I'm getting drunk.
Okay.